Kenya Moore thinks that she's married, and congratulations to Nene Leakes on her new part-time job. And Bachelor in Paradise is canceled. Stay tuned for more on Black Hollywood Live's Reality Check.
You are tuned in to Black Hollywood Live Reality Check.
Has to be photoshopped. I do not believe it. I know. I do not believe. Guys, did you guys see the Reverend Al Sharpton
thought picture
selfie? It was a thirst trap. It was literally a thirst trap. Welcome to Black Hollywood Live's Reality Check. I am Ashley Gray. Joined with me in studio, DJ Jesse Janity and his popcorn. Now, my question is, who in the world did Kenya Moore marry? Like, who is this guy?
Good question. I don't know if LA casting hired him.
Right.
Atlanta casting hired him.
And
Who
if it
hired
was
him?
right, and then did you see Brielle's comment that she left, which was so shady and so petty, and I was so here for it.
Who?
Honey, Kim Zolciak's daughter.
No, I don't pay attention to them.
I mean, it was real good though.
She left who? Kim?
She left a comment under Kenya's picture. Let me pull it up. And then Matt Jordan recently said something like, "Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that
She was cheating while she was with Matt Jordan?
Well, no, he went on to, well, yeah, that he said
Kenya
that.
said that she's been talking to this guy for like a year.
Yeah, Matt was like, I mean, you were talking to him while we were together, but the thing that I got from his statement was that I want her back. I really lost, and I can't believe she's married now. I don't stand a chance, as if you did before. Like, it wasn't in an abusive relationship that you were in. This is what Brielle said. I'm just trying to figure out how she can afford to pay for her more manner and pay for this new husband.
Not pay for the husband. Is there you hiring the same place Trump got Melania from?
Well, congratulations to Kenya Moore. If this is legit, if it's not, whatever.
Right, because you know what? What I've realized, love ain't shit nowadays.
Love don't cost
Well,
J-Lo, you was wrong because it does cost something.
Because that was when you was dating Diddy and he had all the coin. So I'm just like, here the thing is, girl, there ain't no such thing as love, girl. You know what I mean? Especially in the world of reality TV. So you do what you're doing so you can stay on another season, because that's what your homegirl Nene doing with her part-time job.
Congratulations, Nene. So I saw you in the unemployment line, but honey, I wasn't in the unemployment line. I was just looking through the window because I saw that nose, honey.
How much is that reality star in the window? The one with the raggedy
nose.
weave. Oh.
Well. Congratulations. Listen,
Yeah, girl,
she's going to be holding half of a peach because she doesn't get the full-time thing.
She's
So,
James and the Giant Peach,
honey,
like-
she done ate half of that peach and now she only has half of it. Yeah, so congratulations.
Like, here, girl, you can hold the pit.
But you want to know her I think her agent or publicist was like, I'm so congratulations to my girl. We finally got the perfect deal, or the deal that we wanted, which to me it alludes to like, oh, she just got a lot of money for like to come back on the show, which I don't know if that's true or not, but I mean, no one's really checking for her storyline because it's non-existent. So I don't really necessarily think that she adds value to the show.
Honestly, at this point, you could take the lead OG off any housewives, throw them in Atlanta, and it would be entertaining.
So, I mean,
Take
congratulations.
Karen Huger, throw her in Atlanta. I would fuck with Karen Huger from Potomac in Atlanta.
Oh my gosh. She would never, though.
No.
She thinks she's so... She's like, oh!
Darling.
Oh!
Well, girl, Karen, you could afford housing in Atlanta.
But can Kenya? I mean, boo, your rent is only like $800. I mean, it's probably more than that, but I mean, $1,500.
No, I mean,
if it's the Moore Manor, the mansion, it's probably like $1,500. Which I mean, I paid that for a studio apartment in LA. So, baby girl, get it together.
Well, the 46-year-old reality TV star shared many photos on her Instagram in which she quoted, "A good man is hard to find, but true love is harder, and I found both. Hashtag crazy in love."
She want to be Beyonce so bad. I mean, girl, you too dork. She's beautiful, though.
No, you didn't.
I mean, she is. You can't be Beyonce.
I'm sure there was a time where her and Beyonce had the same skin tone before Beyonce had to
Oh, no, you did. Don't come for... I really don't care.
Get all commercialized.
Congratulations. Happy Father's Day to all of those fathers out there, especially Jay-Z, even though I believe that they had the twins like 18 days ago. And
they're saying that something's wrong. Something's going on.
I mean...
I hope. Could
Was
you ever imagine?
it
Not to put it out there, but
Yeah,
I
let's
am.
not, because let's just wait.
You're
Let's wait
right.
until next week when we know for sure that the
That there's
twins
two
are healthy,
twins.
and then we can be shady. We gonna wait, because I got a mouthful to say. But congratulations. I just don't think that the twins were born today or yesterday. And then did you see that Beyonce's dad tweeted something out like, congratulations to the twins, and everyone drug him, which was like, you found out with everybody else. Like, Beyonce ain't tell you. Jay ain't tell you. It's funny because they have like a, I don't
Sorry,
know.
Matthew.
Yeah, sorry, Matt.
Speaking of children, Stevie J is not very happy right now. So Stevie J fears for his daughter Bonnie's life.
Weren't they just together, like, on social media? I saw, like, I don't get it.
And is apparently arguing back and forth with a judge because he believes that Joseline needs to take a psych test. And
then give it to Stevie after that. And
That's
then none of you will have the baby. And then it's going to go to Joseline's crazy mama.
Mona gonna end up adopting this child.
The baby going to have a new reality show called...
Anyone want me?
Both my favorite parents crazy.
It's gonna be called Planned Parenthood. All right, so not only does he want a psych test for Joseline's violent behavior, but he wants a list of everyone that she had sex with.
Honey, we don't have time to write a Bible. That thing will be thicker than the Old Testament and the New Testament.
Not even a list of like everyone you fuck. A list, like the fact that we're even using the word list of everyone she fucked on May 1st, 2000. I drank
On one day?
from May 1st.
Wait, just on May 1st?
Just a list from May 1st.
Well, dang.
I mean,
Well,
who's
shoot.
graduating on that day like that?
Did you see a picture that Kim Kardashian put out? It was a picture of her, but then she edited
Photoshop?
Yeah, she did. She did a Photoshop and made herself like
Prettier?
3 times darker. Yeah, baby girl. And so everyone came for her,
So
like,
the two
dude.
pictures side by side?
Yeah,
people-
it was 2 pictures side by side, and the first one was like an unedited version where it was just like her in all of her pale glory. And then next to it was a picture of her looking like a melanin goddess. Sun kissed by the sun.
Girl, just because you want black dick don't mean you need to be black.
I just don't get it. I mean,
Attention!
Everyone uses a filter. Everyone uses
You know what I mean?
the
Like
contrast.
if it was like sepia or like
I get
Hannibal
it.
or something.
But baby
like,
girl.
you on like legit Photoshop taking the contrast to 75, girl. Like,
From 0 to 75.
Yeah,
I mean,
but-
if it was 0 to 5.
You know what I mean? Like a
I get it.
0.05, like,
I
we just,
totally
like-
get it. You just want a little bit. I totally get that. But the point that you done went from 0 to 100 is ridiculous.
and like you're Kim Kardashian. Like, first of all, like, can't you just get a fucking cream that makes you that color so you don't gotta do all that?
But
like,
can
so
we
that
talk
we naturally
about-
think that's what you are?
Can I just say that Paris Hilton will be always one of my favorite people until she does something racist, which she probably does secretly, but I'm gonna
Yep.
ignore it.
Like, real shit.
Because I really feel like she does. But
Like,
she.
black people.
Oh my God, Black Lives What?
Why do they matter?
I don't get it. Like, it's not like a real thing.
And then have the nerve to call Nicole and be like, Nicole.
Where's your dad? I need to ask him a question really quick.
I totally forgot you were even black.
Are you Nicole though? I'm so confused.
But, like,
When did you become black?
But like your skin, and I thought you were born in Indiana, not Africa.
Wait, but your hair isn't like all kinky and stuff.
It's weird.
But I still love her.
I love learning.
I love learning. Okay, so she posted a picture of her and Kim, and it was a throwback. Of course, Paris looked really great, and then you saw
This is on
Kim.
your Instagram? Stop it. No, it's not.
You saw Kim, and you're like, baby girl, that's what you really look. I mean, Kim was cute,
Oh
but
my
she
god,
doesn't.
I know exactly what pics.
Yeah, she's cute, but she doesn't
she
look
looked
like.
Farrah season 1.
Oh my gosh, that's the most honest thing I've ever heard on Reality Check. She looked like Farrah from season 1 of, what was that show on MTV? I'm
Mom.
pregnant and
Teen
oh,
Mom.
I'm like I'm pregnant.
Her
Yeah.
baby mama 16 and pregnant. I don't know.
She looked like Farrah on 16 and Pregnant or whatever it's called, 16 Candles.
Oh my god, I could just.
Paris, you are so shady.
Would
She
you
was
guys
like,
watch a show if I literally just put up pictures from people's Instagram and just talked about it? Because, like, I see, like,
Literally,
5 of them on Paris.
what was Paris thinking? Like, I'm gonna upload this picture. Like,
Who
like
is
Kim
Paris
looks
Hilton?
so
Look
ugly.
at this girl dancing with Paris Hilton right now.
Oh
What are you doing? Yeah.
Paris is like the friend in the entire group who posts pictures even if you're ugly in them.
Yep.
She's like, oh, well, I look
That's
totally
why I would
cute.
never take a picture with Paris.
Absolutely not. I wouldn't. I'd be like, I'll take it on my phone, Paris.
And they're like, no, Paris, can you send me that so I can edit it? Yeah, girl.
But then Paris would be like, what is that, like a Galaxy 3? Like, yeah, girl. It is. I need to upgrade. I do. So yeah, you're a mess.
Done with you. Okay, so Kim K is also in the news because apparently there's a little competition. So she just did a collaboration with...
A coin petition.
A coin petition. Yes, I love it. I'm writing that down. Stealing. So apparently, Kylie has her whole cosmetic line, and it's been selling out every time she drops some. She drops some with each sister. Well, Kim was like, sorry, girl, like, this is a great idea, Kylie, and I totally support you, so let's do a venture together, which can segue into my venture, which is the KKW line, in which will be released June 21st. Kim will be releasing a contouring kit of nudes and whatnot, and so if you guys want your face beat like Miss Kim Kardashian, you can check out KKW, which will be competing with Miss...
I don't like it. KK is too close to KKK.
Honestly, every time I say I'm like KKW.
KKK.
It's like you just threw it's like you married Kanye West just so you wouldn't have to throw the third K.
Like, oh, guys, do you want some of this KKK?
No. I don't want to put KK on my face.
Even though you do, Kanye.
Sorry, girl. You should just call it West.
That's cuter.
Just West.
Or K West. I like that.
Ooh.
Go ahead and I give you permission to steal that because you know how they love stealing from black people. I give you permission, Kim.
The
Just
bitch
call
is
it
really
K
coming
West.
for Chloe though. That bitch with the suit.
She
she's
should.
Like,
I mean, I really think that if she lawyered up, I doubt that she has like coins. No. But if she lawyered up and got a really good lawyer, then she would win. I really
but
feel
need
like
a lawyer that's better than the Kardashians' way.
Not necessarily. Because there was this guy, shout out to this guy, I don't know his name.
Situation right now.
But the jury deadlocked, so look at it. Who they pay? All them jurors. There's this guy who has autism, and someone offended him.
On the Cosby trial.
No. I was just saying that you don't have to have like a lawyer or a really good lawyer to win a case because he had autism and no one would take on his case, so he literally studied law for 22 months and he went to trial and represented himself and he won.
All right. Episode of SVU.
Right.
Also speaking of the Kardashians, so Kris Jenner is out here. You're not even gonna believe what she's about to say.
Is she still dating the black guy?
Her gay beard, yeah. Because one day we are gonna find out that why Kris is mad at Caitlyn is because Kris is also a trans woman as well.
Oh, did you see how the black woman got Caitlyn together though?
No.
I'll have to look it up. Wow, but I forgot to. Yeah.
So Kris Jenner's out here complaining because she fears for her grandkids' life.
Who?
Kim's kids, all of them.
Why?
Kourtney's kids. Girl, she's worried because she feels that they're gonna grow up and be bullied because of the Kardashians.
Stuff that they mamas is doing.
Thank you. That's exactly what Wendy said. She's like, girl, you started this
right.
world.
I'm like,
you
so
literally started the world of
you
like, I'm
pushed
this,
a
I'm
picture
hot.
of your daughter giving someone oral sex and doing all of this stuff, and now
out here with your 17-year-old daughter getting plastic surgery.
I don't really understand what the concern is. If anything, you're going to get locked up. The judge is going to be like, you're right.
The grandkids are going to be fine because they're grown up in the circus. So it's like...
they're going to be so used to it.
The same way Kim is like fine with her vagina. You know what I mean? Like there's a video, like the fact that, I don't know if she's horrified by it or have grown from it. And she's just like, I'm going to put out cosmetics until the day I forget. Like, I don't know what it is, girl, but I'm just like... What, are you really worried, or is this just something you're like, let me just say it so that people can talk about it?
Let me just say it so that my grandkids are able to Google it 10 years from now, just so I can say that I was a concerned grandmother, and I really did care, and I really tried.
Well, they'll say that about me too, but then they'll be like, but you were still a hot mess, Dad. And I'll be like, yeah, I was.
Bachelor in Paradise is officially, I know that we talked about this last week, but it's officially on high. I don't know if they really canceled it.
It's just suspended.
Yeah. But you know what?
Corinne's out here saying, like, I didn't know.
This is so shady, and I am not a fan of DeMario by any means because of that hot mess that he was towards Rachel and having another girl.
I think they planned it. I think they're working together. He on TMZ walking out the grocery store like he's somebody. I'm like, I want you to understand, if there has ever been 15 minutes, it's right here.
Do you think that? But
I want you to, DeMario, I want you to understand, if anyone in this world has had 15 minutes, I will bring the Catch Me Outside girl back inside. I'll be like, girl, you don't have to. You can stay inside for another 15. If anyone has had a 15-minute, this is yours. So cherish it, love coming out that fucking
But I feel like that's what you have to do. I think that he is playing into this and leaning into the fame. And yeah, so listen, this is what
He's going to be on Access Hollywood hosting like, hey guys, I'm DeMario Jackson.
Corinne said, I am a victim and I have spent the last, that's what, underline that word. That's important, boys and girls.
There's going to be an episode next
I
season
am a
on SVU.
victim and have spent the last week trying to make sense of what happened on June 4th. Although I have little memory of that night, something had obviously took place. Now, let's just keep in mind that these are both two grown adults who
went
were
to a place
drinking.
that is filled with sex and drugs and liquor.
So keep that in mind. And then it says, I mean, DeMario came out because Corinne had lawyered up and was like, this is what I need to do. But of course, like, she comes from money, so she can do that easily. So that didn't really intimidate me. I'm like, whatever, girl. You probably lawyer up every other day because you always in something because she loves to party.
Black man.
Let me lawyer up. And then DeMario says, it's unfortunate that my character and a family name has been assassinated this past week. With false claims and malicious allegations, I will be taking swift and appropriate legal action until my name is cleared. This is getting like murky.
I honestly think it's all set up.
Really?
I think, honestly, since seeing that and hearing the things that I've heard from just people that I've interviewed in the past week, because I'd be talking
in regards to like reality shows and like the mess that goes on in house.
In regards to DeMario, I've honestly heard from 4 different people.
What?
Since the story. Like, just how much of a mess he is out here in Hollywood and the type of guy he is out here in Hollywood. And I'm just like, I know the games. I do understand the games, and this is what I was just talking about with a friend. Like, I'm not here to play those games. I'm really promise you I'm not. That's why I'm probably sitting in this goddamn seat for too long. But
it's true. Let me just.
I'm not willing to be out here talking about. All right, Ashley.
It's true.
Let's pretend this. Let's start some Scandal Girl.
Because it's so easy.
I'm gonna Pill Cosby your McCafe. All right, and this is gonna be a scandal that the gay host from BHL Reality Check came out here and raped
a
Ashley
black
Gray.
woman. You gotta make sure that you gotta say black woman. A black
white who might be Mexican. We ain't sure of it, but he looked like an Armenian leprechaun. Pill Cosby, his black female host, and then someone be like, and he used the N-word. Go ahead.
Easy.
Someone gonna watch this tonight and gonna tell that story to somebody.
And it's Mona gonna grab it. Like, you know what?
And here I am. But whatever. This may be the thing that I need to do. I'm not here to play that game.
So you think that's what DeMario did?
Right DeMario, you done had your fucking Hustle and Flow girlfriend pop up on the show.
Hustle and Flow / Catch Me Outside, who she probably got some coins for being on the show.
She had to. I mean, that's like a national show.
Right.
1. 2. Actually, no, because Real Housewives, the husbands never get paid. It's like, you want to pop up and embarrass yourself? Go ahead.
Really?
2. You then showed up to the mansion knowing that, like, you clearly fuck white girls. Like, let's just admit to what you do. So you clearly know how black girls are. You knew showing up at the mansion on national television, Rachel was going to dismiss your ass. Okay, not Corinne. And then you go on to Bachelor's Paradise. And then...
But I think this was all a ploy from the beginning. Like, now that you're saying all of this, I'm like,
he was going to get on Bachelor's Paradise.
But I think it was like more so the producers. The producers like planned all of this stuff, and it's a segue.
And now we have to watch when Bachelor's Paradise comes out because it's like Corinne watch it anyway and DeMario.
Because I love me some Corinne. I think that she is so fun, and I think that she would definitely pull a stunt like this. Of course,
she's a stunt queen. Her and Kenya Moore.
Absolutely. Like, I feel like she's even more of a stunt queen than Kenya Moore.
Oh.
Like, she is so funny and hilarious, and she's always like scheming, but she's not skeevy though. Like, that's why I'm kind of shocked about this, because a lot of girls on her season didn't like her, but for no reason.
Are you sure, or was it stuff we weren't seeing?
Maybe it was stuff that we weren't seeing, but like, even if she was like having a confrontation with a girl, like the girl would get so upset, and then Corinne would just like, okay, and then the girl would get even more upset. She's like, okay, well, I don't know why you don't like me, and then the girl like, I just don't, and I'm like, and Corinne's like, okay, well, Okay. I'm like, yes, because that's what I give. I don't like, okay, cool. What do you want me to do? Cry? Do you, like, I don't really understand.
You're out here crying that you were raped.
Yeah, well, she said that she was a victim. She didn't say that she was a victim of rape. So we don't know. And I think that she used those choice words purposely.
But see, that's bullshit. Because now what you're doing to people who have actually been through something like that, because you're doing it on, you know what I mean? Like, we don't know what happened. But I'm just saying, like, for you to come out here and say you're a victim of what?
We need to figure it out. Well, you know what? Escape is going to have a new reality show, supposedly, allegedly.
Well, it's not a reality show. It's a 4-episode documentary on Bravo. Like, why?
Are we here for it?
No, I'm not. I'm
here for
Jesse
you being...
Janity's not. I'm here for the tour. I'm here for the concert.
We had enough of Candy. We don't want to see her anymore.
No, not even that. I don't want to see it.
That's my reason.
I don't want to see it on Bravo. I want to see it on VH1. Actually, can't even say that anymore. Can't even say that. That's crazy.
Give us some, not even WeTV. Nope.
No?
You know what? I wouldn't have been mad if they would have took this to BET because I really liked Kelly Rowland's little reality show. It was
just a quick, like, in Chasing Destiny, like a quick little... It was great.
Like, yeah, if they would have took this to BET, you know, we would have... They need some original content. I think that people would watch it because everyone watched Chasing Destiny.
Yeah,
I think people supported that. That's true. Did you?
Because black people already know who Escape is. White people don't. They're like,
it's
Candy was in a group? Oh my God.
It's really interesting.
She wrote no scrubs. It's crazy.
Listen, it's really interesting how, like, people market their product toward a specific audience. I'm going to be shady real quick. Do you know Robin Lee?
It's high. We started 45 minutes
Not
ago.
Robin Lee. What is her name? Robin?
Givens?
No, the one who, she just posted a picture with Dario.
On his page?
On Instagram.
His page or her page?
Well, she posted the picture. It's her new book. Look it up. It's her new book. But anyway, she's a black woman. And then the cover is of a white woman. And I'm like, but why this girl white?
I was like, I know Daryl posted it. If she posted it, Daryl.
Listen, I was gonna be shady and be like, why is it a picture of a
Robin Lee? The idea of you.
But why is it a white woman on the cover and it's a black author? Like, I don't get it, and I think it's because she know black people ain't gonna buy it, which, will we? I don't know. Yes, I would. Actually, I wouldn't, just because I don't find that interesting. But I feel like she's like, oh.
What did Tiana say?
Oh, Tiana, she had me dying. But it wasn't anything about the book. Okay, so we're gonna, like, did you read it? Tiana is so a hot mess. But do you get that, like, she's catering towards a specific audience, just like what you said, that they're not going to take it to BET because they're not.
Well,
they
BET
don't.
probably was like,
and they want a broader audience. I get it.
Candy had to, like, really sit down with Andy for that one. But either or, you know what I mean? I'm excited for Escape. I'm glad it's only 4 episodes because after Candy,
I could have done 1 hour.
Yeah.
And it just
like
boom,
behind
bam,
the music, like
done.
Because like we don't need another Candy ski trip, like
no.
You know what I mean? We love Escape, but like I don't know if these women's like personalities and things are something that like I want to like, you know what I mean? Like I want to like whatever they're gonna put out. Like I want to be like I don't know. So then. To finish, we're finishing up, and then before reality check our X. All right, so Aisha Tyler is out here. Well, not out here. She's out of here. She has been on the talk for the past 6 years, and she just came out to say that she will be leaving the talk.
Why? What's tea?
She realized that she put everything in front of her, which is crazy. You wonder if she's a Virgo. Probably not. But I just did this too and put everything in front of me, and she realized like she's just doing too much, and it's not allowing her to focus on what she really was set to do. And
what is that? Acting?
Directing. So right now she's like, I have 4 shows. I have The Talk, Criminal Minds, Whose Line Is It Anyways, and FX's Archer. And she said, and I had to really sit there and think, what is building the art that I'm trying to convey?
Making me less money? Because Archer is a hit, and it always will be. What else was it?
The Talk is number 3. Let's just put it at that.
Well, it's 4 things that you listed.
Oh,
so
yeah.
the talk
Whose
is.
Line Is Anyways? I was like, that's still on?
It's and it's making money.
Really?
That has white people love Whose Line Is It Anyway.
I used to.
I used to watch it too until Drew Carey got hair, and I'm like, this is I can't
Drew
even.
Drew Carey is a scary person to look at now. Like, it's crazy.
Why do you have a head full of hair? Like, you need to go back to the Drew Carey show.
No,
Drew Carey with the pudgy belly. Now he's looking like freaking Al Sharpton with this slim body, and now you just look like you do. I'm in love with the Coco. I don't get it.
Drew Carey looks like he was Men in Black murdered by a minion that took over his body.
He looked like a thumb.
He looked like a minion.
No.
A thumb, yes. Drew Carey.
Like, how you doing, Drew?
Now every time I see Drew Carey, I'm gonna be like, hey.
But yeah, I totally agree. Like, kudos to her for literally spreading everything on the table and just really looking at reality and then trying to figure out where her focus needs to be. And I congratulate anyone who really chases their dreams, because stuff that we do, especially creatives, it's not hard. It's not easy to really go after what you want to do, because
coin petition.
It's so much coin petition. You really have to, like, I tell people, and I always ask them, like, what is your purpose? And then they're like, oh, well, I don't know. And then I say to them, well, what is it that you could do for the rest of your life if money was not an option, if money was not involved, literally taken off of the table? And if for you that's teaching or entertainment reporting, then that's your true passion and that's your true purpose. But if you're in it for the money, then keep on chasing it, boo. It may be fruitful, it may not. Your 15 minutes of fame may dwindle down to 5. You just gotta really have your whole heart in it. So kudos to Aisha, and I wish her much success in directing.
Cool. I love her.
She's cool. I like her too.
Or whatever.
All eyes on me, honey.
Or apparently on Twitter, because they was not into this movie.
Well, goodness. Honey. So I went to the premiere. First of all, I felt like it was every black person in Los Angeles and I mean aunties, uncles. The carpet smelled like weed, okay? And I'm like, ooh, I don't think I want to go to that after party.
What's the I wish I could have came up with this joke really fast, but I smoked way too much and drank way too much mimosa before this. What's the name of that building that always be having the events downtown? It's like, not to go to any event that's at that.
I don't know. That's why I don't know.
When someone was like, the All Eyes on Me premiere, I was like,
Oh, actually, no, it wasn't. It was at UCLA.
Oh, no, I know.
And then the after party was at the Hammer, which is like a couple of blocks from UCLA. Mm-hmm. So
I went to a poetry slam down by UCLA, and I was like,
I mean, it's not USC. USC is
oh no,
the
that's
hood.
where I went. Yeah,
that's
like USC.
No,
there were like homeless people rubbing Jergens lotion. They were like trying to rub Jergens lotion on feet. I'm like, where?
I live close to USC, kind of, because I live downtown.
No,
so
you
it's
don't,
like,
because I've been to your house.
I know, but it's like
where
literally 3 more blocks, and it's like, okay. Well, I don't want.
Well, maybe, but not where I was at. I was like, college kids are around here.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to go to USC for grad school. I didn't feel safe when I visited the campus. I'm like,
but you know what, Savani? Me and Courtney were talking about that. All the like big schools are like that because Harvard's
in the hood.
like that. What? And
like
they have
bubble.
the money that could actually like build.
They don't want
to.
to. They know exactly what they're doing. They ain't trying to reach out a hand or olive branch.
Right, but then Courtney was like,
they trying to beat off the homeless people with the olive branches.
Do you also think like there's a little bit of like the white people go there and they're like, yeah, we live in the hood, like to feel like.
Oh, I don't know. I think that's when ish get real, and they're like, "Oh no, I'm so sorry, sir."
I drive from the lot to the store and right back.
Sorry, like my friend, she went to USC, and literally, I hated going to her apartment. I never felt safe. It was so skittish down there, and like her her apartment got broken into at least 4 times when she was there.
See,
I'm like, girl, you need to move. But like student housing and like just housing in LA period is so expensive. And then on top of the like tuition for USC is ridiculous. Y'all need to get it together.
See, nothing out here in LA scares me because I lived in New York where you would go up to your friend's apartment in the Bronx, and bitch, I remember going to my homegirl's apartment and there would be like 45 dudes just sitting out front the front door. Not even, they're just like standing around out the front door, like just screaming, yelling, smoking blunt, like, and you just like, I gotta walk through this. And you're like, hi, excuse me, oh, excuse me.
It irritates me.
And someone gonna ask you, you have a cigarette, you got weed, you got any change?
Can I borrow your shoes?
Who you going to see upstairs? And you like, oh my god. Like, before I pass out, before I'm gonna
People
get
are
upstate,
so, like, yesterday I was literally sitting in my car, and this guy, and you know what, the only reason I didn't call the police on him is because he was a black man, and I'm like, you know what, I'm not gonna be the one to call the police. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna move my car and park somewhere else. But literally, I don't know what he was on. Like, he was dressed nicely, so I really feel like he just was on
like
some
screaming,
and then like dancing in front of my window. And he would just like start screaming like out of nowhere. And so I'm sitting there, I'm like, just don't make eye contact, Ashley. Just
if
like
I could
whatever.
Watch Ashley all the time, I would.
I was so irritated. I'm like, dude, like, you're not supposed to be making me feel uncomfortable. You're supposed to be protecting black women. Like, that's how I went through that in my head. I'm like, my dude,
See, this
like,
is why black women
seriously,
fuck up. You have too many expectations.
I was so upset, like, literally. And then someone was trying to come down the street. He started dancing in front of their car. They're beeping, and I'm like, I don't know what this dude got. Like, he can like pull something else, so let me just go. But somebody gonna call the police on you, bro.
And that's the thing. Like, I've honestly, like, I have a stand-up set that I talk about with the difference between homeless people in New York and L.A.
I don't think he was homeless though. He looked really good.
But that's the thing is, like, L.A. homeless people, you don't think they're homeless,
different.
and then they hop into a fucking Ferrari. You're like, shit. It took me 6 months to realize I was dating a homeless man, and then it took me 2 years to break up with him.
People are crazy. You got to be careful. I'm like, who is this person? And do not bring that riffraff over to my street.
And then they're like, oh, I'm an actor.
Where? Who said that? Who said that? Who said that?
DWP filming something out here?
Okay, so let's get back to All Eyes on Me. Jada Pinkett released. Man, she went in on the movie. And I'm like, dang. Woo! Let me read what she had to say. She really did. I have to respect her for doing that because, I mean, she is someone who absolutely can say this is not how it happened. And I find it really confusing why no one consulted with her prior to this movie, and none of them showed up to the premiere, by the way. Jada was not there. There's a lot of people a lot of heavy hitters I expected to be there and to support the film, but they were like, no. And then, you know, what did the film live up to the hype? Some people say yes, some people say no. Go out and see it. If you have seen it, let us know how you feel. Hashtag BHL reality check. But I do want to say, I'll
definitely wait for it to get on Redbox for sure, and then I'll watch it. Like, so it's like notorious for me. Like, when it hits Redbox, I'll be right there.
Right.
I'll probably not because I don't have a DVD player. So.
Well, this is what Jada said.
Apple TV.
Forgive me, my relationship to Pac is too precious to me for the scenes in All Eyes on Me to stand as truth. That was just a portion of what she said. So basically what happened wasn't necessarily factual, and she was not here for it.
She said he never read her that letter.
Yeah. The poem.
The poem. And that he never had asked her, she had never gone to a show because he had like demanded her to or something like that. Mm-hmm. And those are like kind of like, especially the poem thing. Like, if you're gonna do a movie about Tupac, who is all about lyrics, mm-hmm. and you're gonna have this moment in time, like, that's kind of what I was here for. Is Black Twitter, who was posting, I walked out the movie theater when I seen Tupac on Insta story.
I really wanted this to be a hit. I think
because I love Tupac.
I think that it made a lot of money, but my concern is for the lead actor who played Tupac.
He's so sweet.
He is very sweet, and I hope that he doesn't get caught up in this bubble of like not being able to take on another role because
he don't seem like that.
No, I don't mean personally. I mean as far as the industry goes, because like you have a certain look. It's kind of like the girl from Clueless. Like everyone sees her as like Cher. You know what I mean?
Alicia
like
Silverstone?
She didn't work after that.
Yeah, she did.
Not like
I mean,
girl we don't like.
Hit, but like it's like a Lindsay Lohan thing. Like it's like.
But she didn't work after that.
You do your biggest movie, and it's kind of like.
I don't want I don't want the industry to put him in this hole. And like he becomes like a character actor. Like I feel like he needs to switch up his look completely now, so that he doesn't look like get some dreads. Otherwise, or grow some hair. Otherwise, you're gonna be on
Hollywood Boulevard, being like $5 for a photo.
Well, congratulations to him. He is really sweet, and I wish him success. It's really tragic that this isn't people aren't here for this movie.
Speaking of tragic, Reebok's joining the train where they're going to release the Re-Romp, which
What is that?
a male romper for $89. You guys can be out here at the gym. I don't know. They look a lot.
I'm Xing this. This is stupid.
Yeah.
I'm not here for
You
it.
joining a trend that shouldn't be one.
Well,
Reebok.
how do we feel about Beyonce giving birth? I know that we talked about it a little bit, but congratulations to Beyonce.
I mean, I'm not gonna do that. We'll wait, I guess, a week because Ashley said.
Yeah. Remy versus Nicki, though.
I live. Live for it. What I'm here for is, I love Nicki Minaj. I'm never gonna not love her because she's like everybody's inner like ratchet spirit. Like when she does it, I'm sorry, but when Nicki gets on a track lyrically, it touches like it fucking like masturbates my inner.
But
like,
let's talk about
yes.
what Remy said though, because I think that she has a point. Remy was like, "You pretend to be so hood, you pretend to be this, and you pretend to be that, but in reality, you're not. And you need to stop playing into that hood mentality because you're not hood.
True.
If I ran up on you, boo boo, you would have your bodyguards like handling me, but you wouldn't handle me." And I was like, well, Nicki know that Remy on papers and that Remy really can't do nothing. So, and then a lot of Nicki fans was like, oh my gosh, Remy is so worried about Nicki. But then Nicki went on Twitter yesterday and was like liking different things about like that was like hating on Remy. So they both thinking about each other.
Yeah, they both think about each other. And to speak on that, I will say this was my favorite thing that Remy did.
Oh my gosh, the hashtag.
Bitch. She said, everybody
can't.
knows I'm still on papers and I really be on some chill shit. Perhaps that's why bitches out here frauding. Hashtag, why you fronting like you did something? Hashtag, you waited till hours after I left. Hashtag, like you always do. Hashtag, stop mentioning felons till that alleged pedophile get at trial. Hashtag, no frauds flopped. Hashtag, Drake didn't laugh. He put his heads down in the video. Hashtag, the rest of the 3-pack from Paris flopped too. Hashtag, why every time I expose your ass you leave the country. Hashtag, why do you have on a fur on in June? Hashtag, in Atlanta. Hashtag, nobody thinking about you. Hashtag, and I mean nobody. Hashtag, you mad lonely. Hashtag, get over it. Hashtag, sheet there. Hashtag, just take the L. Hashtag, what a sore loser. Hashtag, are you dumb?
Like, seriously, the best part is why you got on the fur coat in June.
But I will say, Nicki's fans came back and found every ratchet picture. Remy Ma was like, are you dumb? You had a bra on the outside of your jacket, girl? Like, Remy, like, come on. And I think it's funny. I think it's just, to me, it's just back and forth pettiness, and it's just, that's the beef. I'd rather see like, that is Remy. Those hashtags were better than the diss for me. Like, that was fucking hilarious.
It is.
A fur on in June in Atlanta, girl. I'm questioning that too.
Me too. I was like, true.
Nicki.
That is true. You're not hot because it's like, it's so hot outside. Here in LA. I don't know about how hot it is in Atlanta, but
what's it called? What do you think about the whole Karrueche got granted a restraining order for like 5 years from Chris Brown?
I mean, good for her. Like, I don't know what's really happening in that relationship, but for her to really keep pressing this and really want it, it must be something serious.
Did you see Claus? Her and Claus?
And I'm not here for it because I'm not really here for Nishi.
Did you see it though? Oh, really? Honestly, I didn't want to give it that
She's rude to me, and I choose not to support her.
Like, she was rude to you?
Yes,
actually?
on multiple occasions. Yeah. She gave me Tyra Banks. Tyra Banks was rude to me too.
Really?
I'm like, for no reason. Like, and I was.
Met Tyra. She was nice.
No, that was probably when she had to be on.
Yeah, it was like mid-America, like right in the height of American.
No,
I met
she
her
gave
and Jessica Simpson at the same time.
Nene's rude too. She gives me Nene leaks. It's like, boo. Are you that insecure that you have to be mean to everyone around you to make yourself feel? So no, I don't support that. But tell me about it. I'll listen.
I don't really. Wait, tell you about what?
Claus.
Oh, it was really good. I thought it was really good, actually. Like, because I'd have only known Niecy Nash in the characters that I've seen her in. And I hated her in Scream Queens because I was just like...
Oh, I actually did watch Scream Queens, and I did like her, unfortunately.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it's like I saw Reno 911, so then for her to go to that, it's like, what are you doing? Like, you're not really stretching yourself as a character. It's like they're bringing you on because you were dope in that. And I loved Scream Queens, but like I just didn't care for her in it.
I thought she was funny in that.
She was. And then when Nene came in, it was like...
Nene? Nene Leakes was never in Scream Queens.
Wasn't she? No. She didn't do an episode? Really?
No, unless they killed her immediately.
But no, Claus, I will say Karrueche played her I mean, it's not like they
I
really
saw clips
gave
of
her
her.
like an outside role. Like she plays like an Asian nail hoe. So like she did very well. Like
So
I was
it was
really,
realistic to her life.
But Niecy Nash for me, like I've never like Niecy had me in there were two moments watching it.
Yeah.
Where I was like I was just kind of a little shocked. Like, all right, bitch, so there's some acting chops right there. Like an emotional like. Dang, I feel you. I've had that moment before.
Right.
Her and then the bitch from Grey's Anatomy.
Which one?
Judy.
Just tell me what she looks like.
Peruvian or Hispanic or some sort.
Oh, the big girl who was gay?
Nope, really skinny. She plays
Peruvian.
I don't know. I don't even
was
know
she
what that
white?
is.
Don't give me these fancy
like
words.
Hispanic or
White,
something.
Hispanic, Mexican.
She looked like she should be on Orange is the New Black.
The big girl who was gay. That's
She
the
is
only
not
one.
big in any way. Maybe she ain't from Grey's Anatomy then.
Yeah, because
But,
it was only one dark-haired girl on Grey's Anatomy. She was in a relationship with a woman,
I never
and she
watched
left
Grey's
to
Anatomy.
get
It's too much.
I'm all about it.
I invested in SVU.
I think it was probably who I'm talking about.
Which I guarantee I'm making this right here.
SUV? What is that? Are you a grandpa?
SUV, bitch? No, that's a car. I watch SVU. I watch SVU. With Olivia Benson, bitch. She said, Ford Fusion. What show's that? I've never seen a Ford Fusion before.
Listen, I still watch Rosolian Isles. Have you ever seen that? It is everything. Check it out.
And this bitch over here watching Dynasty. Still like what was the one Sarah Michelle Gellar was in? Did you ever see that?
No, but I probably watched
Where she
it.
plays the same, like, it's her in both characters. Ringer.
Oh, I've never seen
CW's
it.
The Ringer.
No.
That's
Look at me
such
all-
a show. Oh,
No.
Trash. Like, complete trash. Didn't make it past the season and a
Wait,
half.
did you watch Sleepy Hollow though?
Yeah, I only watched the first season. But that
Yeah.
girl, was that on Fox?
She was horrible.
Really?
That's why she got she decided to leave.
Die.
But then
They killed her
after she
in that?
decided to die. They literally killed her off. It was so hilarious. Cause she was such a one-dimensional actress.
I mean, I feel you, but it was like
She
was
always-
like to have a black female role, like doing that.
No.
Why Fox always giving it?
And
to,
I was
on
so
the
here for
ABC
Crane.
show?
Ooh, Crane.
Of course you were.
He was so cute. But anyway, that show got canceled because it was whack after she left.
You
Even
love
while she
an
was there.
Ichabod looking white boy.
Oh yes, Ichabod. Give me a historian any day. And if they're from the 1800s, oh yes.
Right, at least she like her an older white man.
Oh. You ain't right.
I'm reality checking this. Chance the Rapper just joined a $2 million challenge for Chicago. So basically, you guys can help. He's basically trying to raise money to donate $2 million.
What normal person do
That's
you
what
know
I'm
who
saying,
got
like-
that kind of coins to be given? That's ridiculous.
Wait, no, girl. Like, it's not. You don't have to give $2 million.
Oh.
Like, that's what they trying to raise. She got a chat.
I got mad quick. Look, I didn't think it through, guys.
You ain't got no problem with me.
I ain't got it. I got $2. What y'all need?
And they would be thankful. Like, that's the point, girl. Like,
I can buy y'all
dang.
some pencils.
We gonna just reality check you, Chance, because you out here doing shit that other people ain't. Okay?
Not Ice Cube,
you said
Dr.
ISIS.
Dre, didn't he just donate like
Yeah,
a lot?
but he
Even
also
though you
BB'd
beat women though. Like, you need to, what I would love for you to do is hold some kind of like seminar about like.
You should donate to this charity called Jesse's House. And I know what you're thinking, but I'm not talking about me in this one case. I won't. But it's called Jesse's House, and it really is an organization where basically they take in abused, battered women, and they basically help them. And
No, I want him to speak. I want you to get in front of some people and say, this is what I have done. I am sorry about this.
this is what I've learned.
And this is what I haven't learned. Blah, 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 blah. Because it was you know what, I can't even talk about the story because I don't, all of the details are too blurry, but some celebrity donated a bunch of Beats by Dre headphones to some organization for kids, for students. And I'm like, why are you donating freaking Beats by Dre to these kids, and Dre was beating on women?
And the fact
I don't get it. I would not support that. Like, it's confusing to me, but whatever. Let us know what you think. Hashtag BHL Reality Check. Jesse, do you have anything else?
Yeah, I do. Actually, Facebook is going to be putting out its first scripted show.
Okay, Mark.
It's I don't know if you guys remember from MTV, Loosely Exactly Nicole.
Dang, Mark is smart. I need a Mark in my life. Even though I feel like I do. Like, I feel like you are such a creative genius, Jesse. Yeah, but that's like...
Yeah, but I also wouldn't fuck you, so you'd have to go with Mark. I mean, just keeping it real. Love,
but why would I wouldn't have sex with you.
I thought you were
Mark.
saying you want a man like Mark.
No, I like just as a friend in my life. That's why I mentioned you. Jesse, where your head at today?
Honey, in the gutter.
Okay, so Facebook is putting out its first scripted series. What is it going to be about?
Loosely, exactly, Nicole. So this girl, she had a half-hour comedy show. It was canceled on MTV. Facebook's picking it up. They're also picking up a second original series.
Can they pick up Underground?
No, I don't think Facebook got that kind of money.
No, Facebook does have that. Mark has that kind of money,
right.
but Mark...
They don't have that kind of black people money.
Yeah, they don't want to do it.
Like, loosely, exactly, Nicole, it's like, well, we'll start with a black girl. One.
Oh, is Nicole black?
She was the big heavyset girl on MTV. She was like kind of like goofy and like...
The only black heavyset girl that I know is the one who was doing this.
That's
who's a host.
Tanisha from Bad Girls Club.
Well, that's the only one I know. Who's the other black? I don't know. Is she a comedian? Is she a host? Like, you got to put a picture to a face. I don't get it. I don't know. What is that? What are you doing?
I don't know what.
I'm just like, you made me nervous like that man made me nervous outside of my car yesterday. He was doing stuff like that. I'm like,
that was me cussing you out. That was me saying something. I was like, I don't know if this is appropriate for air.
Like, so I'm gonna move my car.
This isn't appropriate for air. I don't know if I want this to be recorded in life forever. So I'm just gonna
listen.
I'll put the embarrassment on me. So check that out, y'all.
Facebook, all right, check it out. What's her name? Nicole what?
Exactly, Lucy Nicole.
That's Lucy Nicole? No. Oh, Lucy.
Loosely.
Oh, loosely. Got it. Well.
Like Joseline. May 1st, 2016.
You can find me everywhere at Ashley Gray TV. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat.
Pause.
What happened?
Also want to say, ABC, fuck you.
Uh-oh.
We talked about feminism last week. I know you want me to wrap up, but I'm going to make this one statement. I'm so sorry, ABC. I don't watch fucking sports, okay? So I was really upset when The Bachelorette wasn't on because of a fucking sports game. No one who's watching a fucking sports game is going to be watching The Bachelorette. Except Ashley.
Yeah.
And that's fine because she would DVR it. Whatever
I don't have DVR.
Or whatever she does, I don't know. And I don't really care to put her in this percentage right now because whatever. She's not watching sports for the right reasons.
I am.
She's watching it for the white men.
Hello, I was watching it in support of LeBron James, but shout out to Kevin Love too because I love you.
Ohio was playing?
Cleveland Cavaliers.
That's who was playing?
Yeah.
He still play for them? He ain't on the Heats or nothing? Either or, ABC. All I'm saying, see? People like me was trying to watch something.
No, but I was really confused. I was like, wait, so is The Bachelor going to come on after this? Like, I was like really geared up for it, and I'm like, wait. First of all, we lost. And The Bachelorette ain't coming on. So I did have an attitude.
So it was actually on that station.
Yeah, ABC.
Okay, ABC, I'm going to need you to do some program rescheduling or something, like, especially the week after DeMario came back and we have all this Bachelor in Paradise scandal. Like, fuck you. Like, you clearly are not an ally in the LGBT community or apparently to women. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, thank you, and I hope you enjoy your fucking sports that fucking lost, apparently.
Listen.
I mean, I'm sure someone won in that case.
The Warriors did win.
Isn't that what my baby dad, Kevin Durant? Is it Durant or Durant?
Durant. Yeah. Yes, he did. He's now a part of the Warriors and he has a ring. So shout out to Steph Curry.
They wiping it around.
Oops.
All right, you guys can hit me up at DJ Jesse J.
Hashtag BHL reality check. See you next week.
Bye.
From executives Keven Undergaro, Dario Kristen, Tiana Hobson, and the entire BHL staff, we would like to thank you for supporting Black Hollywood Live, the first online broadcast network dedicated to African American entertainment. For questions and comments, contact us. info@blackhollywoodlive.com. Like us on Facebook, tweet us, or Instagram us at BHL Online. And I am the official voice of Black Hollywood Live, Scipio. Instagram me at KingXOBay. Thanks for tuning in.
Hollywood redefined.
The views expressed here are those of the host only and do not necessarily reflect the views of BHL or its owners or principals.